Israel once demanded a king, seeking a leader to guide them through the shadows of uncertainty and the threats of their neighbors. God chose Saul, a tall, striking man from the tribe of Benjamin. He was head and shoulders above his peers, marked for a destiny he never expected. When the prophet Samuel anointed him, the Spirit of God came powerfully upon him, transforming the humble farmer into the leader of a nation. Saul led Israel to victory, uniting the scattered tribes and defeating their enemies. Under his reign, the nation found a new sense of purpose and strength, but success tested his heart. In the face of pressure, the humility that once defined him began to give way to fear and impatience. Saul disobeyed God's command, offering a sacrifice he was not meant to give. He chose his own timing over the divine instructions he had received. Later, he only partially obeyed another command, sparing what should have been destroyed. His kingdom began to unravel, not for lack of strength, but for lack of faithfulness. Then came a young shepherd named David, a man whose heart was simple and whose devotion was absolute. He brought a new spirit to the kingdom. After David defeated the giant Goliath, the people praised him with songs of victory, but the cheers of the crowd became the seeds of Saul's undoing. Jealousy consumed Saul. The king who once hid in humility now lived in the shadow of his own suspicion and resentment. He hurled spears in rage, hunting the very one who had served him with music and loyalty. The peace of God had long since departed his soul. Abandoned by peace and haunted by fear, Saul's final days were spent in a desperate search for the guidance he had once so easily discarded. Saul fell in his final battle on Mount Gilboa. The first king of Israel met his end in the same hills where his journey had once begun with such promise. Saul's story remains a warning for every generation, that greatness begins with a calling, but it is sustained only by a heart of faithfulness. In the end, it is not the height of our stature or the power of our battles that defines us, but the depth of our obedience to the one who calls us.